Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Real Talks, the place where learning English feels calm, friendly, and real. I'm the professor.
Hello, Professor, and hello to all our lovely listeners joining us from around the world. It's so good to have everyone here again.
Always great to see your smile, Jessica. You look thoughtful today. What's going on?
Oh, Professor, this morning was so rough. I woke up and everything just felt heavy, like I was moving through mud.
One of those mornings. Were you feeling ill?
Not really sick, just tired, slow, and lazy all at once. Almost like nothing could get me moving.
There's a perfect word for that. Sluggish. When someone feels low energy, slow, or sleepy, we say they feel sluggish.
Sluggish. That's exactly how I felt. Completely sluggish.
Let me guess, you stayed up late on your phone again.
How do you always know?
Because I do the same thing sometimes. Then the next day I wonder why I feel so tired. We all know better, yet it's so hard to stop.
That's true. Everyone says get more sleep, drink more water, take care of yourself. But doing it? That's another story.
Which is actually a wonderful topic for today. Simple, healthy habits. The real kind, not the perfect version we see in fancy videos.
Oh, finally. Because I've tried being healthy so many times, and somehow I always fail.
You're not alone. Many people start the new year with huge promises. Exercise daily, eat vegetables, sleep early.
And by January 10th, it's all gone.
Sometimes by January 3rd. The reason? We try to change everything overnight.
Exactly. And when I miss one small thing, I think, well, I ruined it. Might as well quit.
That's called all or nothing thinking. But you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. Consistent means doing something regularly, even when it's hard.
Right. So maybe today's episode can be about small changes that actually stay. Things we can stick to.
I like that idea. Let's start with mornings. How do you usually wake up?
My alarm rings, and without even thinking, I grab my phone. It's automatic.
Classic. And then what happens?
I check messages, scroll through social media, see the news, and suddenly 20 minutes have disappeared.
And how do you feel afterward?
Strangely anxious, like my brain is already full before I've even gotten out of bed.
That's the problem. The day begins, but your mind already feels behind.
So, what's your secret? Do you check your phone first thing too?
Actually, no. I've been leaving my phone in the living room overnight.
Wait, you don't keep it next to your bed?
No. I bought an old-fashioned alarm clock, the kind that rings loudly.
Does it actually help?
Tremendously. Because when I wake up, there's nothing to grab. Instead, I just stretch, take a deep breath, and look out the window for a minute.
That sounds peaceful.
It is. Then the first thing I do is drink a big glass of water.
Ah, yes, water in the morning. People say that's good for your body.
Exactly. While we sleep, we lose water through breathing, so refilling in the morning helps wake up your system.
You know, drinking water is the one health habit I actually managed to keep.
Really? Now that's a success story. Tell us.
A year ago, I realized I was drinking almost nothing. Just coffee in the morning, a bit of tea, and that's it.
Ooch, that'll make anyone sluggish.
My head hurt all the time, and I thought I needed more sleep. But the real problem was dehydration. My friend challenged me to try proper hydration for a week.
What was your method?
I bought one of those colorful bottles with time marks on the side. My rule was simple: finish one bottle by lunch, one by dinner.
That's smart. Visual reminders work wonders. Did you feel a difference?
Oh, yes. I had more energy, my skin looked fresh, and even my mood improved. It was honestly a game changer.
A game changer. Great phrase for our learners. It means something that creates a big positive change in your life.
Right, it really changed things for me. Plus, it was easy. No fancy programs, just water.
Sometimes the simplest actions help most. Now tell me, how about exercise?
That one's tricky. Exercise feels so intimidating.
Why is that?
Because pictures on the internet show people running marathons or lifting huge weights for hours. I think, I'll never be that person.
But who said you need to be? Exercise doesn't have to look extreme.
That's true. Still, when I don't have an hour, I think it's not worth it.
Another myth. Even 10 or 20 minutes of movement matter. Some of the fittest people I know never step into a gym.
Really?
They simply move through their daily life, walking, stretching, doing chores, gardening.
I actually started using the stairs instead of the elevator at work.
Perfect example. That's functional movement.
But it's only 4 floors. Does that count?
Absolutely. 4 floors a few times a day adds up to dozens of flights a week. You're doing more than you think.
That's a comforting way to see it.
Here's another small trick I use. When I go to the supermarket, I park far away from the entrance. It gives me a short walk every time.
Clever. But do you also have a proper workout routine?
I try to squeeze in 20 minutes most days. To squeeze something in means to manage time for it even when busy.
What do you fit in those 20 minutes?
Some stretches, light push-ups, maybe a short jog. Nothing complicated.
Only 20 minutes? I always thought real exercise had to last an hour.
That's a misunderstanding. 20 minutes is way better than 0. If you move consistently, your body thanks you.
That actually sounds achievable.
That's the goal, to make health realistic, not impossible.
You know what I recently started doing? Walking meetings.
Walking meetings? Tell me more.
When I have calls for work, I walk around the neighborhood instead of sitting at my desk.
Brilliant idea. So you work and stay active at the same time?
Exactly. And I think more clearly when I walk. My brain feels sharper.
I like that. I might try it myself. It's especially good for phone calls without screens.
Yes, it's multitasking, but in a healthy way.
We've talked about mornings, movement, and water, but shall we address the biggest modern challenge?
What's that?
Our phones, our screens.
Oh no, my weak spot.
And mine. We need them for work and social connections, but they easily take over our time.
I know. I pick up my phone just for a minute, and suddenly it's an hour later.
And you don't even feel happier afterwards. That's the scary part.
Exactly. Half the time, I don't even remember what I was looking at.
These apps are designed to hold our attention. That's why setting boundaries is important. Boundaries mean personal limits.
Like your rule of no phone in the bedroom?
That's one boundary. Another is using do not disturb during meals.
Oh, I really need that. I scroll while eating dinner all the time.
I used to as well, until I realized I wasn't even tasting my food.
Oh, wow, me too. Sometimes I finish an entire meal and barely remember eating it.
That's mindless eating. Now I keep the phone in another room during meals.
And how does that feel?
Odd at first, like, what do I do with my hands now? But soon, food became more enjoyable again. I notice every flavor.
That actually sounds lovely. Maybe I'll try that tonight.
You should. And speaking of screens, how was your sleep lately?
Terrible. I stay up way too late watching short videos. Then I complain about being tired.
Classic cycle. Have you ever heard of blue light?
I've heard the term, but don't know much.
Blue light from screens makes your brain think it's still daytime, so even when you're exhausted, your mind stays awake.
That explains everything. No wonder I can't fall asleep.
I recommend creating a wind-down routine. To wind down means to slowly relax before bedtime.
What's your routine like?
About an hour before bed, I soften the lights, do some light stretching, and read a printed book, no screens.
That sounds peaceful.
It truly is. My body now recognizes the pattern. It's a signal that sleep is coming.
My bedtime routine right now is doom scrolling until my eyes hurt.
Well, awareness is the first step.
But you're inspiring me to try something different.
Remember, when we don't sleep enough, everything else collapses.
That's so true. If I'm tired, I crave junk food and skip workouts.
Exactly. Sleep is the foundation for every other habit.
Yet it's the first thing we sacrifice. We say, I'll sleep later.
Unfortunately, poor sleep really does shorten your life, so not the best motto.
Point taken.
We've covered quite a lot. Mornings, water, movement, phone time, and sleep. But remember, you don't need to fix everything at once.
Thank goodness, that would be impossible.
Choose one small thing to focus on. Let it become natural before adding another.
Like my habit of keeping the phone away in the morning?
Exactly. One change at a time makes success sustainable.
That's so true. People fail because they try to transform overnight.
Perfection isn't the goal. Progress is.
Yes, even one extra glass of water today counts.
Or a 10-minute walk when you'd usually stay seated. Tiny choices matter.
It's funny, you might not notice small changes at first, but they quietly add up.
I like to compare habits to steering a ship. Move the wheel by just 1 degree, and at first you barely notice, but over distance, you reach a completely different place.
That's such a powerful image. Small differences, big results.
And the opposite is true too. Small bad habits add up too. One sugary drink daily doesn't seem harmful, but over years, it makes a difference.
Or staying up late every night feels harmless until you realize how exhausted you've become.
Exactly. Habits shape our direction little by little.
So, Professor, if you could give one piece of advice to our listeners about healthy habits, what would it be?
I'd say don't rely on motivation. Motivation fades, structure stays. Focus on making things easy.
Can you explain what you mean by making things easy?
Sure, I keep my water bottle on my desk so I don't have to think about drinking water. The easier it is, the more likely you'll do it.
Oh, like removing obstacles.
Exactly. If you want to exercise early, lay out your gym clothes the night before. If you want healthy snacks, wash fruit in advance.
Make the healthy choice the easy choice. I like that.
And the unhealthy one a bit harder. For example, I leave my phone far from the bed. Reaching for it requires effort, so I reconsider.
That's smart. And usually the answer is, nah, too far.
Exactly. What advice would you give?
I'd tell listeners to be patient with themselves.
That's such an important truth.
Change takes time. Some days you'll slip. You'll skip the walk, eat chips, or stay up late. But one off day doesn't erase your effort.
Very well said. Progress doesn't disappear because of one mistake.
So never give up just because you had a bad day.
Exactly. Health isn't all or nothing. It's what you do most of the time.
So having ice cream on Sunday isn't terrible as long as you balance it.
Right. Being too strict can actually make things worse.
Balance can be tricky, though.
It takes practice. Over time, your body teaches you what feels right.
Like, I've learned that if I drink coffee after 4 p.m., I'll stay awake forever.
See? That's self-awareness. You learn, adjust, and sometimes still choose it knowingly, and that's okay.
Exactly. It's all about making conscious decisions instead of following bad habits blindly.
Beautifully said. Life is to enjoy, not to measure with perfect rules.
Yes, health should support life, not control it.
Very true. And on that note, perhaps we should start wrapping up.
Before we do, let's give our listeners a small challenge.
Great idea. What's the challenge, Jessica?
I want everyone listening to choose one small healthy habit. Just one. Try it for a week.
1 week only, no pressure.
Maybe it's drinking more water, or stretching in the morning, or keeping your phone out of reach at night.
Choose something simple and realistic for you.
And you don't have to post it or tell anyone. This challenge is private, just a quiet promise to yourself.
Exactly. Experiment for a week. Notice how you feel. If it works, keep going. If not, adjust.
We'd still love to hear about your experiences, though. You can share them in the comments.
Yes, we always read your messages. Your stories inspire new episodes of English Real Talks.
This was such a lovely talk today.
I agree. Thank you for being such a thoughtful learner, Jessica.
And thank you for being so patient and wise as always.
Listeners, remember, healthy habits don't need perfection. Start small, be kind to yourself, and enjoy the process.
And keep practicing your English while building those good habits.
We'll see you next time. Until then, take care.
Bye, everyone!